Hello everyone, I'm Greycloak, thank you for joining me, and welcome back to episode 32 of Factorio with the Space Exploration mod, where we had just finished a new copper outpost that is now bringing copper into our main bus. And I was talking about maybe doing iron on the train network or just starting up green circuits. Before that though, I just want a little bit of an overview of what it actually is we're trying to achieve. Because, well, in space, first of all, uh, we can make space science if we bring up more resources. We also need to bring up rocket science, that is our main shortage at the moment, even. And then we can do more science. What is it we need here? Rocket fuel as well. We have plenty of rocket fuel, so that's not really a problem. For mob build, we need more small electric engines, motors. And a lot of low density structure, probably. We're still making pipe. That's so slow. But yeah, we need low density structure, and small motors seem to be one of the big shortages up here, other than just rocket science. I still think we should just keep expanding our presence on Norvis and getting good resource production of everything. To get better science production, to, well, be able to do more research. I was talking about bringing all different resources up here, but it doesn't seem like it makes a lot of sense to have like a bus up here or anything. It seems like we just need the basics for science. So we just need everything to make science and the science itself. Because what would be the point of making everything else? Or making even the science up here when you can just make the science on Norvis and bring the science up? I think that is the better plan. We'll just need to be able to bring up a bunch of the stuff needed for space science then. And that's okay. It just makes it a little bit more difficult to do everything, or, well, do stuff up here, because if you're short on something, you have to go back to Norvis to grab more. But I think that's an okay compromise. So if we come back, having said that, we need to be able to launch a bunch of rockets, and we need a bunch of science. Rocket launches requires more of these stages. We have full set of them at the moment, but we should really be able to launch even more. We still have to figure out how to do this properly, because it doesn't make sense that we can't just load these into the cargo rocket silo. I guess this can be set up to launch when possible. Launch trigger on fuel full, on. Not even just when you have enough cargo sections. Well, I guess if you limit cargo sections more than you limit fuel, then it is basically the same. But we don't want to launch non-full cargo rockets. So maybe you have to do it on a signal, and you have to do some smart stuff with that. Or just be sure that no, well, you could try and just make the rocket and load it with fuel faster than you can fill your cargo. Problem is, then you are back to the problem of loading sections into the rocket. I don't want that. But still, we need to be able to produce more cargo rocket seconds than we are now, I think. And then to produce more science than we are now. And we could try to expand everything here on the bus, but since I like trains, I think we're still going to do most of that on train stations. For now. So we really just want to expand our train station, or train network. First, I want some iron on the train network, just because it's going to be pretty useful at some point, even if it isn't useful for green circuits or anything. I feel like we just have such a hard time finding good patches of resources on this map. So maybe we should go and just expand the train network, get some radars down. That is slow and boring though. I prefer to, well, expand the rails between episodes for now. At least until we get faster robots. I think. I think we're gonna run this out along here, and maybe we'll make a full circuit out here. And at that point we could maybe use this, maybe this. I mean, this is a start, so why don't we do that? Sure thing. Does this fit without junctions? Not that one. This one. It does if we just clean up a bit here. Or if we just force it down, I guess. Wait, it doesn't. This doesn't work. Neither does this. And that has to be a chain signal. Good. And again, we just need to go out here. So let's work on that. I think I have a blueprint for this. Sort of. I guess we will just run the power separately. Could I do this faster myself? I could lay the rail faster at least. It's just that we would then have to run back and forth to put everything else down, and that's annoying. And then we get to the problem of water. When we have some biters here, but we did figure out that we have some weapons that are good against them. I haven't tried this. Let's just test that out. That just freezes them. That makes sense. It's a cryogun. This makes everything explode with acid, so I like that. We should maybe investigate how to make more of that ourselves. Because I seem to have just gotten this from making this suit. Whoops, that's not the normal gun. feel like this was more efficient last time I tried it, but I might not have been very accurate with it. Is this a bigger biter than I have ever killed before? It might be. How about we try and get that stuck on the other side of these rocks? It does not take a lot of damage. So I guess we just use one of these. Die, please. Thank you. Good. Yeah, this is really not that fun. I guess I don't realize how used I am to the foul mod until I can't use it anymore. Just makes laying down rails so much easier when you have slow robots. So that is good enough for now. Just out of curiosity, how is our uranium processing doing? Pretty good. We have a bunch of uranium and a lot of even the 235 or 238, whatever the light green stuff is called. That's nice. Okay, and then we have to go back again. To get power poles and signals down. We want to do something about these? Not really. We are gonna need more miners. Even if we take these, we don't have enough, but I'm still going to take them. Good, and then signals. No, not there. If we just mark these, I can even do this faster myself. I think, at least. We'll see. And I should really get this blueprint in a grid, because then I could have just dragged and dropped. Good. We have some more biters to kill down here by the iron, so let's get that done. Everything seems to be dead. Good. That's already covered, so let's just leave it like that. And we need miners. We don't need smelters here. Right, we won't get 4 full belts, or will we? 1, 2, only maybe 3 belts. Whoops. So we should only need 72 of these, and we have that. Anything else we need? Sure there is, but I can't keep track of everything, obviously. So minus. We need rail? No. We need a train though. We need a bit of steel. Some gear wheels. Some multi-cylinder engines, which we still don't have in a chest for some reason. Just 2 stacks or something of those. Guess we should use this iron chest then. Seems like we're using a lot of the, or almost all of them, but I guess that's fine. But we could just expand a little bit. Not there, there. Okay, that's enough trains or locomotives. We have a train station, we have signals, we have most of the stuff we need. Good. Good. So that's 5 builds for now. So I guess we just put it in an 8 by 8, or 8 to 8. Why do I feel like this is better than just having 8 to 4? At least if we side balanced all of these. I should have brought more splitters. Dang it. Guess we'll just go back for those. Do we need belt? No, we also don't need underground. We don't need inserters. We should be fine. Good. How are we doing on power? Because we're smelting a lot with electric furnaces now, but we're fine. It's actually miners taking up the most amount of power. Shouldn't this be just as good if the builds going in at least are balanced side to side? But then I said we would only get around 3 builds out of this. And that's only if our productivity is good enough. Five belts. We want them down to 3. So we really should just take 2 belts and combine to 1. But we can't do that for 5. And none of them are full by themselves. So an 8 to 8 seems like the best bet. Unless we actually do some manual balancing here. How many do we have here? 19. If we just take this and split into 2 other belts. None of these 2 should be more than full, so that is fine. Now we only have 4 belts, but we want to turn into 3. How is that easier? This is why it's so much easier to just put this down and be done with it. Route some of them back around. And these need to go over a little bit more, so we can have some wrapping around. Let's remove this and just do the simple stuff that I should have done to begin with. We only want 3 belts coming out of this. We'll just take 3 random belts. And then we will take just 2 of them and route back around for better balancing. And that's it. I'm not gonna worry too much about it. Then we need to smelt this stuff. I'm just thinking I want to save a little bit of space here, so let's remove all the non-essential stuff. Do we have our smelter? No. Should get that in here though. Good. And we will just connect these setups. And then we need our train station. Something like that. Good. We need more fast inserters. We need more combinators. And we need the power. This should still be fine. Is good. Motive for wagons and another locomotive. This is iron 1. Bus iron 1. Go to iron 1 for full cargo. Bus iron 1 for empty cargo. Good. Did I not connect power? Yes, I did, but I didn't connect these. Good. So that is done for now. It's not like we even need all that iron back at base yet, because we have this patch still supplying our main base, bus, whatever you want to call it. I need some warehouses. Concrete, steel. Just gonna make a lot so I don't have to come back for this again anytime soon. Why is that one limited? There's no reason for that, I don't think. Build the warehouse. Thank you. Also, we should get stack inserters for unloading and loading trains, but do we want to? Am I too lazy? It's going to be difficult to integrate into this at least. Oh, I needed more of those for the train station that I said was done, but wasn't done. So let's fix that. Can I get some iron plate, please? It won't really uncover anything for us with the more radars, but I still want radar coverage of most things. No ingredients, but it's really because it's output blocked. Why are these belts not full? Because this is not a good way to do this anyway. But these are emptying out as well, right? We're actually at the limit. Oh, because we just destroyed some meteors. Okay. So that power draw will go down a little bit, but it does beg the question if we should start thinking about nuclear power. Why are these two having such a hard time? Eh. I don't care if it's inefficient or anything, and we could do it a lot better. I just want it to work for now. Output full. Isn't that usually a yellow thingy? Low power is also yellow, okay. So where is it we are making our power at the moment? Down here? That's running out. But I don't think... Hit the right things, please. Oh, also up here. And this is where we have more coal available at the moment. We could make a lot of power down here if we wanted to kill all those spiders. Yeah, I don't want to think about nuclear power right now. So we are going to fix this by just adding more burner turbine generators. Yep. So yeah, we didn't get 3 full builds out, but it's as good as it's getting with low power at least. How about you just deliver some now? Not that we need it, but still, I just like it running, I guess. We could also consider solar panels. They are very expensive, of course, to set up. And we have to think about multi-spectral mirrors, which we can probably only make in space, since it's made in a space manufactory. And that is a bit annoying. So I don't think I want to do that for now. Until we are better situated in space, at least. Rocket fuel, please. Thank you. We also should leave some fuel for the iron train. Guess we should have brought more then. Can we get rid of this, please? Thank you. Did we ever make a buffer chest for this over where we produce it? It is far away, but I'm still going to do it. Good. Now, how about we bring some science out to space and take a trip out there? I guess we are going to need a lot of inventory space for that, though. So we will leave our stuff over here. Dang it, I need to bring rocket fuel with me. Okay, actually let's leave this here, because we're not really using a lot of it. This we are though, so that's good. That was a full chest even, awesome. And these are full as well. Okay. Good. Do we have some lubricant? We should have that. So let's bring that. Lots of that, yes. Good. And then stuff to make more built out here. And that's again small motors, low density structure, and steel. But we have steel out here already, right? Yeah, 7,000. We need motors and low density. Yes. I think we need to start storing more small motors then. I just need to grab my stuff to build more storage then. Because I think we only have an iron chest with small motors, and that's just not enough for this. Nope. Give me that chest. Not that I need it, but I don't want it on the ground. Guess we should throw our train stuff in here to have some more space to work with in our inventory. I guess this is train stuff as well. These are 2 now, so are these. Okay. Storage, good. Oh, power, I forgot about that again. But do we still want to deliver science first? No, fix power first, then we can gather some more stuff. Also low density structure. Simply because if we have a full chest, I want that empty so it can fill up again. Power. I feel like we put a chest down somewhere with more burner turbines. But maybe we didn't. We can't use the map because I don't have full radar coverage. I put something in here at some point. Yeah, there's burner stuff in there. Let's take that. There. We also need to make more fuel then, right? Because this is only supplying these. Yes. Eh. And we don't have any more of those here, at least. Brick, single cylinder. We have a warehouse with more of that. Though it's not a lot, but we have the train coming in, so it doesn't matter too much. Actually, we have had plenty of those, but now I'm just gonna use my resources to make more. Okay. We have built, we have inserters. Everything should be good then. Now, we might not have enough coal here for another full setup, but am I going to worry about that? Of course I'm not going to worry. I'm just gonna do it. Eh. Take blueprints with the navigation satellite. That always works a lot better. We need some landfill. And I guess we should just go grab that. Anything else we need while we're away? No. Maybe inserters, but that shouldn't be a problem. And I put my landfill in the train stuff box. We only need to go to there, to the end of the other setup anyway. Good. That has hopefully made our power situation better if we actually connected this to anything. There we go. Yep. And then travel to space is the next step. Shouldn't we be launching a lot more of these? Yes, we should, because rocket science is our shortage. So we need radars, we need rocket fuel for this, probably other things. Should we set up an automated setup for this where I don't have to bring everything? Or is that a waste of time at this point? We could also just move this over to this area where we're producing more of everything, potentially. But nah, we are just going to make this do the work that we made it for. So if we want to make 10 of these, for example, we need 500 rocket fuel, but for that we need a lot more space in our inventory. This goes in there, this goes in there, with the exception of my rocket fuel. And now we made a chest for rocket fuel over here. But there's not even 5,000. Oh, I only need 5, but there's not even 500 in there. Never mind. But we get some from there. Good. Because this should also be useful in space. We also want to upgrade these chests, but that's not going to happen right now. We also need 500 advanced circuits. And we still don't have those stored. But we have them there. Good. I also need 10 radars, 500 low density, and 1,000 glass. And we don't have the space for that in that chest, or in those two chests. Let's build some better chests then. Or maybe just a warehouse. If we're going to have to do this in an annoying way, well, why not just fix the problem? Still, we need more low density. That's fixed, that's fixed. This will be fixed. Glass we still need, and the radars. Don't want to make green circuits. Low density. Oh, come on. That is enough low density. I want some of that. I also need glass, but let's put this extra low density over to the cargo rocket. Also, let's put our landfill down to our train stuff again, so that doesn't keep annoying me. And put our burner generators over here, along with some of those. And this. That's a lot of glass. Radars. I will keep some of those for myself. Good. That should be more launches. Need more accumulators. We need more iron for that. Probably also more batteries. Also need more solar panels. We need rubber for that. We have glass and steel, we have green circuits and copper. Good. So that should be running well. So, what do we want to bring into space? All of this can bring a lot more still. But we need to figure out what. Unfortunately, that's all we have time for in this episode. So thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.